Hi. Okay. So, anyways, I did put a video up today, and it ended up, I don't know, stirring up some controversy, which was, I didn't see that coming at all. And so, anyhow, I just noticed I have a comment. Now, YouTube seems to be censoring comments here, right? Which you'll see in a moment. But let me just give a suggestion too to people. Is like, if you want to hate watch my video or want to watch it for any other reason, I would suggest put it at ×2 speed, so that if it's a 10-minute video, it only takes you 5 minutes to watch it. Or another thing I would suggest is go watch Stu Peters. That's all. Just go watch Stu Peters. I don't care. Go watch Stu Peters. But anyways, for anybody that wants to, hang around here, well, it's either here or to go watch Stu Peters. So take your choice, right? It's either a channel like mine or Stu Peters. That's all you get. Because it's free speech platforms, and it's land of the free, and home of upward mobility, and middle class success, and all this bullshit, right? So anyways, let's get right to the comment so I can just address it. So, but before I do that, let me do a couple disclaimers. First of all, I'm doing this because my video that I posted got 54 views just on my YouTube channel. And it's been circulating on other platforms, in popular sections of other platforms, which is hilarious. So anyways, right, and then the other disclaimer is, these videos are for my entertainment purposes only. YouTube, BitChute, Odyssey, Rumble are open platforms that anyone can use for any reason they want to. And I'm using this fucking channel for my own entertainment purposes only. That's it. And any and everything I say could be wrong. That's why I always say, do your own research. Come to your own conclusions. Okay, now with that, let's get into this comment. One comment showed up. Supposedly there's 4, but YouTube is censoring 3 of the 4. So this is the one. This is the one that shows up. And I know all you people on BitChute, you're totally against censorship. You would never censor a voice like mine. No way. Not like the evil YouTube, right? So anyways, let's get into this comment. Let's get into this fucking comment here. All right. So I responded, and I told whoever this person is, that I would make a genuine, open-minded attempt at addressing their comment. So this is the comment, and it was made 46 minutes ago, and I don't know who this person is. Apparently they're a Jedi. Okay. So the comment says, another candidate for complaint is your local mayor and representatives. Go to city council meetings, it will piss you off. Join the people that are trying to solve the homelessness problem by working with their useless government. See firsthand what the problem is. Okay, I'm going to pause right there. I just want to warn people that I'm going to be taking this whole comment apart. Okay? So, see firsthand what the problem is, which this guy is implying it's the Jews. Which, dude, everybody is sick of your fucking retarded copium. Like, it isn't that people aren't open-minded to this whole idea of it's the Jays and all this shit. But, dude, people have been watching all your Stu Peters crap. It's diarrhea, bro. It's diarrhea. Stu... whatever the fuck, Peters and Dustin Nemos, these guys it's diarrhea, bro. They aren't proving anything, all right? So anyway, not that churches have not failed miserably, they have. Stop picking on everyday people that make videos about other subjects just because they mention they follow Christ. You are being hateful. Many are suffering and just trying to hang on. Okay, like I said before, I'm going to fucking go through this whole comment. And first thing I'm going to do is probably what's going to happen. I'm going to really try to keep an open mind and stuff. I'm telling you, the majority of this is going to be a waste of my time to go into all this. But I'm going to try nonetheless. So my response to his comment is okay, I will address your comment in a video now. And I'm going to be as open-minded as I can with this, okay? Let's start back up at the top again. Another candidate for complaint is your local mayor and representatives. Okay, first of all, you're not saying anything that I don't already know, right? Another candidate for complaint is your local mayor and representatives. Okay, well, I could say that to anybody who's complaining about the Jews. Well, why don't you go to your local mayor and see, your point is well, that is my point. It's the Jews. It's the Jays. Dude, you are not proving anything, and your best spokesperson is Stu Peters, dude. Everybody knows he's a fucking shill, dude. He is not doing anything for your cause. And people like Jim Rizzoli are mirroring Stu Peters' videos, dude. It's this whole It's the Jays thing is going to fail. It's going to fail. And it's going to be looked back on in the not too distant future with laughter and mockery, dude. Nobody is listening to you, bro. You don't understand this, okay? So another candidate for complaint is your local mayor and representatives. Well, I already know this. Go to your city council meetings. I already have. It will piss you off. I already know all this. I know more. Whatever. You're not, I don't know what you're even, it doesn't mean anything what you're saying. I have already done all this. I've already experienced all this. Possibly, probably more than you. Okay? Join the people that are trying to solve the home. I already have. Dude, this guy, look, it's like I could tell this guy, dude, I worked in the homeless service provider field 10 years doing street outreach, 8 hours a day, 5 days a week for 10 years. I went before city council. I did all of this shit you're saying. I've already been through all of this. I know more about this than you do. That's the problem, dude. Just because you don't understand what I'm talking about doesn't mean that it doesn't make sense. What do you understand about homelessness? Nothing, okay? And then more of this, see firsthand what the problem is. Dude, it's everyone. It's everyone. It's, so whatever. I don't know what the fuck your point is. I've done this more than you when it comes to homelessness. By far. I've got tens of thousands of hours more experience in this than you do. What is it that you're telling me that I don't already know? Nothing, okay? Not that churches haven't failed miserably. I'm not attacking the churches, dude. What does that have to do with anything? I'm not attacking the churches. That's irrelevant to any and everything I've been talking about today, okay? Stop picking on everyday people that make videos about other subjects, which is in all caps. Well, first of all, anyone that's in popular and trending on BitChute is not an everyday person. That's an oxymoron to claim that people that are in popular and trending on BitChute are everyday people. They're not. And everyday people know this. You're trying to pretend like that people don't know that these channels in popular and trending, you're trying to pretend like they're everyday people. They're not, dude. They're fucking totally not. Anyone who would sell out to have their videos on BitChute is not an everyday person. Okay, other subjects. What do you mean other subjects? He's talking about, I watched his video this morning where him and his wife sit on the couch and talk about Jesus, Christianity, Catholic. I'm talking about exactly specifically what he's talking about religion. And I point out that the Bible strongly emphasizes the subject of poverty. The entire Bible does. And Jim Rizzoli every day is putting out videos talking about the Bible for how many years now? And I guarantee you, he never talks about what the Bible says, because, and it's obvious, the Bible is strongly I'm not going to keep repeating myself. See, you're just pretending like you don't understand what I'm talking about, and you're just selectively listening for what you want to hear. You're not listening to me. You're waiting to hear for something that you can use to try to argue what I'm saying. So that means you're not listening to me. And I don't care that you're not listening to me, okay? You're not listening to me, dude. Just because they mention they follow Christ. If a person mentions they follow Christ and their actions do not match their words, I'm gonna fucking point it out. Because that begs further investigation when someone's claiming there's something they're not. Okay? Many are suffering and just trying to hang on. Well, whose fault is that? Pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Isn't that what you tell homeless people to do? See, what you don't understand is that you are all you're all heading towards homelessness at a very fast rate. Just one look at 2019 and 2020. I'm telling you right now, this entire fucking U.S. population is steadily approaching homelessness. And if you want to use the Bible to try to like connect the dots on how it relates to what's going on today, look no further than the sister Sodom quote. This is the guilt of your sister Sodom. She and her daughters had arrogance, abundance of food, and careless ease, but she did not help the poor and needy. Thus, they were haughty and committed abominations before me. Therefore, I removed them when I saw it. You can easily break that down. That's a very simple synopsis of what happened to fucking Sodom. They had abundance of food and careless ease, and they ignored the poor in their own fucking community. They ignored they ignored them, spit on them, talk shit about them, just like the U.S. does. Okay? Just exactly identical. You know, there's that movie about Sodom where one of the first scenes that shows the poor, there's like a poor old man out in the street, and he's like fucking like, you know, talking all kinds of mad shit of how corrupt Sodom is and how they ignore the poor and all this stuff, and everybody's laughing at him and spitting on him and shit. That's like the first scene in that old ass movie about Sodom. It's like a perfect exact description of the United States of America. And all of you who participate, all of you participants of Sodom, where you just, you go right along with it. You ignore the poor. They're fucking elderly people eating out of dumpsters. You drive right by them in your $70,000 truck that you're borrowing, and you think you're better than the homeless and shit. And then you always cope is always the same. Oh, everybody's suffering. Everybody. Well, okay, whatever, dude. Like, just keep on whatever then. I don't fucking care. You know? No, another candidate for complaint. Whatever, man. Look, if you want a free speech platform, then you need to start looking at what's going on. BitChute is not a free speech platform. I explained that. When you go to BitChute, all you see is popular and trending. That's the only fucking tabs that are that you can navigate on BitChute, and it's by design. It's because they want you looking at popular and trending. Try navigating the alt tab. Try looking for any other channels outside of popular and trending, dude. You know. See, that's the thing. I'm saying shit that is totally obvious, and people are pretending they don't understand it. You know, so whatever. It's all just mindless. You know, you're just defending, what's his name? Jim Rizzoli, because you're a Jim Rizzoli fan. That's all. You're a Jim Rizzoli fan, and so you will defend him no matter what. But I guarantee you there's channels on BitChute that you hate. And I guarantee you those channels on Popular and Trending and BitChute that you hate, that you have all kinds of mobs of sheeple that defend those channels just as much as you defend Jim Rizzoli. If Jim Rizzoli is an everyday person channel, it would not be in Popular and Trending. Everyday people are not in Popular and Trending. And everybody knows this, dude. And Jim Rizzoli was talking mad shit about me on Gypsy Fox's channel. And then he's fucking crying like a baby when I fucking... Dude, Jim Rizzoli talked mad shit about me. And I had to fucking comment back and say, dude, you don't even fucking know me, bro. You know? So whatever. Who cares, man? I have 8 subscribers. How many subscribers does Jim Rizzoli have? Why would he care what some puny ass tiny little YouTube channel with 8 subscribers has to say about him? That he would trip out that much about my tiny ass channel with 8 subscribers doing that video? That he would fucking post it in Popular? Like, it's like, come on, dude. I mean, I got nothing against Jim Rizzoli, you know? Like, specifically. It's just the frauds all over on Popular and Trending on BitChute. Everybody's sick of it, dude. Everybody's sick of 90%, at least 90% of all the channels in Popular and Trending on BitChute are all fucking snakes, dude. They're all fucking fakes. And everybody knows it, bro. Everybody knows it. So anyways, I don't know what to make or really respond to this comment, because it's just like I could go over it again. Well, I will. Why not? You know, again, set your, you know, whatever. It's the same. It's all bullshit, dude. This is just bullshit. Another candidate for complaint is your local mayor and representatives. Fuck you. Like, what does that even mean? That doesn't even mean anything. Go to city council meetings. I've already done all this, dude. It will piss you off. I've already done all this. I already know all this. Join the people that are trying to solve the homeless problem. I already have. I already have done all this. See firsthand what the problem is. It's people. It's like everybody. It's the whole society that you and I live in and that you and I participate in. That's what the problem is. Not that churches haven't failed miserably. They have, of course. Just all powers, both secular and religious, fail. Stop picking on everyday people, dude. These people in Popular and Trending that you're saying they're everyday people, they aren't. And sorry, dude, they're not everyday people. And about other subjects. What do you mean that they're making videos about other subjects? They're making videos about the Bible. And I just pointed out how the Bible strongly emphasizes the whole entire subject of poverty. And it calls for believers to talk about that. And I'm telling you, none of these guys, Jim Rizzoli included, ever talk about what the Bible strongly, what's that word? They're not talking about the Bible, dude, and you know they aren't. And I can go over this and over this and over this again and again. You don't want to listen, bro, because you have been so brainwashed and programmed to not listen to voices like mine. You are brainwashed. And all these people on Popular and Trending on BitChute and all these other platforms perpetuate the brainwash. And people are starting to figure this out. That's why BitChute sucks, dude, now more than ever. BitChute sucks now more than it ever fucking has. Why do you think that is, dude? There's a reason. Anyways, I'm done. Like, what is the point responding to these people? I just don't understand it. I don't see the fucking point in responding. So what? We got another one? No, that's it. Okay. Anyway, so I'm out then. I'm fucking out. If I could figure out how the fuck to get out.